Hi Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome. Let's get into it here for you. It's a September 2020 reading. I'm here 22 as well, right here. Okay. For a number of you, you have your mindset on a certain date here. Okay. It's like you enter into September Aquarius. You're like with a very clear idea of what September is all about for you. I'm hearing like kind of in that way. For some of you, maybe you've made a decision on something, or like there's a particular date. It's even maybe a question of something that you're really excited about. You're like, oh my god, like, is it possible we're gonna find out like on the 22nd sort of feeling? There's something maybe you've been like counting down to, waiting on. Oh, big time. Hermit here reverse and a Swords reverse. It's something you're even calculating. I'm hearing now the Hermit reverse studying, and it's like you could have even applied for something and you're gonna get like a callback. I'm hearing for a number of you, you're waiting to see if you get a callback. For people in the room and two cups, two cups in the room. Who are the final two contestants? I'm hearing that as well. Aquarius, thank you for tuning in yet again. 2 likes. There was four people in the room, but prior to that I saw 2 people and 2 likes. Okay, I'm reducing to 4, so take it as you will. For a number of you, you're like calculating the odds of something, like the chances. I'm hearing that as well. 8 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse. For a number of you, it's something that you're even investigating. I'm hearing plagiarism with the Hermit in reverse. Okay, I'm hearing die. It's something that I'm hearing maybe even religious that you're looking into. Interesting. You're researching something. I'm here, but you're like drawing up data plot points. Fascinating. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, and Dodge Wolf. For Aquarius, it's been fascinating. Right, but someone's got, especially, we've got a lot of Virgo and Aquarius, both. Oh my. Oh my. Love the research, right? Generally, those with a lot of Virgo, let's say, even Mercury. Wow, hummingbird right there. For a number of you, my Mother of Wands in the Tower. I'm hearing, ow, star. Okay, what's this about? We're gonna get into a chariot here. Someone's like, they walk into a room, they're like, who is that? I'm hearing that like, they're just like, wait, hold my mayonnaise from a hamburger. I'm hearing that specifically. Barbara? I'm hearing Stein. Let's clear it. Chair in reverse. Someone like sees their idol. They're like, what? That's I'm hearing my heart beating right there. Do you hear that? I'm hearing this person's like talking to their friend. Let's clear it. They're like, you don't get it. This person, they're sitting next to them. They're like, Aquarius, we're having a group discussion right now. I'm so sorry. You need to hold on. Do you need salt, pepper? What do you need? I'll go get it for you. You chill here for a moment, all right? I just need to, but where are you going? Whereas I need to just go and check to see if she is cheek to cheek with another man right now. Mother of Wands, right? Chariot in reverse, all right. The Star, right? Oh, for a number of you, yo. Someone runs up to someone at a booth in a restaurant. They like swing around their booth. They put their arm on the front of I'm hearing the saloon table. They're like looking at this person like right in eye to eye. They're like, do you see me? That's what you're also for everybody. I'm here. Do you Hi. Do you see me the way I see you? I'm hearing that as well. Ace of Swords. They're maybe, this can be metaphorical, right? They're coming down to it. Star here. They want to know once and for all. They're like, how do you feel about me? Do you see it in the same way? 6 of Wands in reverse. Mother Wands upright. This person, I'm hearing, looks at them like they are with another man. Interesting. What's that alluding to? 1 second. They're like, are you with them? Like maybe they're not registering it? No. They are registering it. Mother Wands. Hold on. I'm hearing, are you with another man? I'm hearing that again. Are you with another person? Are you with her? Is that your purse? Like, I don't know what that was going to do. This came through in another reading. I'm not sure if it's the same day. I'm hearing that. Let's say the saloon it can be a metaphor. It can be symbolic. Take it as you will. For maybe you so often, every so often you meet with someone here. Ace of Pentacles, right? Yeah, Mother of Wands. It could be something that you're talking about. The Father of Pentacles. You're getting to the last round of the discussion for number the 2 of Pentacles. Right? We're Kundalini rising with the 2 of Pentacles. Big time. 10 of Wands. Big time. Now, but for a number of you, this came through another reading where someone like showed up at like a bar table. Someone's sitting there, there's an empty seat next to them. It's like a bar stool. And another person shows up, they're like, is that your purse? But they're asking that question, it's kind of like indirect. I'm hearing like their family. Interesting. Maybe they're asking about something indirectly. Maybe they're operating through an alias as well. Or they're talking to a family member about someone. I'm hearing that as well. So they're like, are you with her? Is that your turf as well? High Priestess of Bright. They're getting information. High Priestess marrying the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles marrying the Empress. So something is actually circulating for a number of you. Maybe it is information, or It's like news that like someone's showing up somewhere. They're like, oh my god, there we go. Okay, Hierophant reverse, Empress. Now, very similar energy came through in the Sag reading of August 15th to September 15th. We called that reading September 15th to August 15th. So yeah, we were working some past life stuff there. I'm hearing that specifically. Mother Wands upright, mirror the Eight of Cups in reverse for number of you. You're dealing with someone's got, we're gonna love the Sag, the Magician. It could be in the first house as well. The House of Aries here, you have the Empress and the Magician for a number of you. Mother of Cups as well. Some of you may have a Mercury in Pisces in the first house. Pisces conjunct Mars. I mean, well, Mars in the 12th, I'm hearing, or in the 8th. I'm hearing that as well. Justice here. Okay. Someone's trying to get someone down to the wire with something. Like they're trying to position them in a room so that they can like even kiss them. I don't know what that's going to do with a hangman. I'm seeing someone like they're kind of they're stalking them. I'm hearing that as well. It could be again metaphorical. Like the room can be a chapter of life. We're circulating around the room. We keep having also run-ins. I'm hearing that with them. I mean the Justice card and the Two of Cups. But I'm just I want to find that one moment where I can actually find them like face to face and find the time. I'm hearing the chance to ask the question as they're talking. Maybe their friend about this here walks by. I'm hearing posh King Cole. I don't know what that's like, you guys. Posh King. I'm hearing posh son. Posh's son. I'm seeing someone's family member. Someone sees someone's family member. They're like, oh my god. Okay, well when we see them, then we're sure to see them. Like, because that's like one of their. I'm hearing their. They're here, but not their sons. Like someone's traveling. Oh yes. So it's like this. When they see someone maybe in the neighborhood even or like in the environment, they're sure to expect someone else because they're sure to see as they feel it someone else. It could be paparazzi or whatever, but they're sure of it. They're like, okay, here's their friend. So they're always with their friend. And they're kind of feeling as well. Maybe for a number of you, this is someone who. It's like they're never in the environment, but like maybe they're traveling, maybe they don't live in that neighborhood. I'm hearing that as well. But like once you see someone in that environment, then they start to train the other dogs. I'm hearing that as well. So there's something maybe even circulating. Daughter Wands upright. Maybe a number of people are asking a number of people about someone. They're like, hey, so do you know much about her? I'm hearing that as well. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Daughter Wands upright. I'm hearing walker. Yeah, she walks right like by here like every so often. She walks her dog. I'm hearing that as well. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing braid. She has a big braid down the back. It could be a metaphor. Take it as you will. Father Cups upright. There's for a number of you something related to a chief executive star. I'm hearing that with the Magician. Someone could be famous. Some of you, the High Priest and the Magician. They're very, as someone feels it, like hard to get a hold of. But they're very, they have private. Like they feel like they have some kind of. They have an office. I'm hearing that with the High Priest and the Magician. I don't know. They could be they have an entrepreneur. Ace of Wands here. Moon. Someone's stalking someone. No question. Moon upright. Mirror and the Ace of Wands upright. Yeah, they're trying to understand more of maybe even someone's background, their history. What are they up to? What kind of boy troubles do they have supposedly? quotes. On either end of that statement. Okay, a question. Yeah, it's not really a question. We kind of have the answer, but we just want to know like how honestly also she may answer it. What is that about? Let's clear it. So this for a number of you is maybe related to. I'm hearing some kind of paparazzi thing. Like someone's like, yeah, like one source hasn't answered. Like all the other sources now they want to have like them confirm that answer for them so they can like post that on their content thing. I'm hearing that as well. Their content thing. The magazine. I'm hearing that with the Tempest card and the Hangman. They want like a particular picture even. I don't know what. Let's clear that. That's so invasive, right? The Empress and the Hangman. I don't know, no judgment, but take it as you will. The Hangman here, the Empress. Maybe that's when someone says in the environment. But that's a huge business for a number. I don't know. Devil here, mirror the Empress. So for a number, this is some nasty business. This is not cool kind of, take a pictures. I think they're like so beautiful. Oh my God, I just want to, have them sign the autograph. This is more like, I don't know, for a number of you, make sure you clear controllable kind of thing with the Devil here and the Moon. I don't know what, but take it as well, the Empress as well. For a number of you, this has to do with a woman-owned business. Or woman-based tagline. I'm hearing that with the Empress and the Hangman. Somebody is they're a metaphysicist. I'm hearing that the Hangman and the Empress, they are an inventor. I'm hearing that as well. They're very intelligent. I mean, they're very, very, very secretive though as well. And that for someone here is a huge trigger. I'm hearing, I need to know like what goes on like in their like what are they thinking? Like for a number of you, maybe someone's even a little paranoid. What's that about here with the Devil? Yeah, what's the whole do not disturb thing about? I'm hearing with the Devil card and the Ten of Swords and the Temperance card leading out. I'm hearing, why are you like talking clean, but you're acting a little dirty with the Son of Wands? Someone sees someone maybe with a friend. They're like, is that your new flirt? I'm hearing that with the Son of Wands and the Justice card. Is that your boyfriend? I'm hearing Freddy. Is he fried fish or is he calamari? I don't know what that's like to with the Justice card and Son of Wands. Someone's testing someone. They want to just see their feedback. Maybe they're triggering this person. They're just throwing stuff out there, like things that are obviously trash, to see how this person, like what actually this person may catch. Okay, midair, and like how they will find 1 second. Find the person who threw it. Interesting, because that will tell about, you get to know a lot about, right, a person based on what their triggers are, what they react to. Actually, the Moon and the Hangman is like, if someone's like constantly like, replacing I with you, it's like, okay, so you don't ever want to like talk about that. All right, okay. 2 of Cups here with the Empress. Like, let's talk about you. Let's, no, we don't need to, So maybe for a number of you, someone feels like keyword. And I'm not sure what that's alluding to. We could possibly get more information on that if the energy does allow. But for a number of you, this is something where someone they're like uncomfortable. They're like, why are you not also reacting? I'm hearing interesting. So maybe there's not enough of a reaction as someone may feel it. Maybe someone feels like someone is remaining a little too quiet. I'm hearing too silent. They're like, where do they go? What are they doing? Let's clear it in ground. Maybe this person actually is off the radar now with the Hangman in reverse. I'm hearing fried fish or calamari. I'm hearing that yet again with the Hangman here and the Empress. Someone's looking at someone's receipt. They're like, what do they order? Oh, really? She ate that? Okay, Daughter Swords in reverse. It can be metaphorical. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing someone is freaking stalking someone. They're looking at the receipts. What? Hangman here in reverse. Judgment upright. I mean, it's not that hard. It's so easy. I just look at, the halter top, how you're wearing it, and then I say, hey, ma, dun, 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 ba, 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 ba. What is that alluding to? That's a song, I think what she said, Shawn Mendes. Yeah, I'm hearing it's not hard to shine bright like a light and see, what flies are attracted to it. Interesting. 1 second. Let's clear it. I'm hearing cover up. Identity. No question with the Empress. 11 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Somebody comes down to me. They're like, it's without a doubt for certain. Daughter Cups in reverse. They're like, this person has a fake profile. I'm hearing fake name, fake identity. I'm hearing that with the Empress. The Hangman, I'm hearing Skinner. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing Skinner. Skinner. Skit. I'm hearing as well. Skit, screenplay writer. Maybe someone is, 1 second. Yeah, they think someone's phony business. Empress here with the hand. They're like trying to prove it. That's what they maybe feel. Who's to say that they're absolutely right? 8 of Cups in reverse. Moon. Let's clear it. Someone's applying lip gloss. You know that feeling when you're watching that one scene in the movie and you're like, yeah, he's a fraud. And you're just like so consumed in it. You're like, you're putting on your lip gloss. You're so invested in that one scene in the movie. Yeah, it's like that. They're looking at this person. They're like, she's like, she's also, licking this right side of my lip right there. That came through in the cap reading. And you have the devil here prominently playing out with the Moon. I'm hearing, yeah, she called him back. You see, someone's looking at someone's phone log. They're coming down to it. They're like, that's it. Disaster in Paradise, that's it. They like come down to the conclusion. Judgment, it's final. 2 of Cups. I'm hearing she's just a fraud. She's just a fake. Okay. I'm hearing Hangman. There's a hummingbird outside the window. I don't know. That was buzzing around right there. This person invites this person like in their car. They're like, hi. They're like trying to just kind of, but they feel like they see something. Hummingbird again here. Again on the right side of the lip, that came again through in that cap reading. For a number of you, there's something that somebody wants to, they have a suspicion. They just want to hear it from this person. They just want like this person to come out and say it. They feel like they know the so-called truth. They feel like it's obvious. They feel like they could be super paranoid actually with the Moon upright. They could have some kind of hallucination. I'm hearing as well from time to time with the 10 of Swords upright. I don't know, let's take it as you will, but it's like, I'm kind of thinking that, so then all the evidence that I see kind of in my eyes confirms it. So let's clear it. But so, okay, I don't know if it's like a guilty conscious thing. Let's clear that. The Moon here upright. Judgment upright, 2 of Cups. For a number of you, someone they feel like I need to know if she has my back. I'm hearing JP Morgan Stanley. I'm hearing, come on over, baby. Someone invites someone over. It's supposed to be like a limelight story here with the Father of Pentacles upright. It could be like someone's inviting someone into their home. It's very, very it's a very vulnerable context. I don't know why, but it's like something very private, and they want to see how this person kind of takes it. It's like wanting to I don't know, they're like, if someone feels like someone's not, let's say, like being honest, so they want to like invite this person into their home, and they want to see, you know, what they do. They have like cameras set up. I'm hearing that as well. 10 of Pentacles, not for everyone. It could be big and metaphorical. Like maybe someone has someone hanging out with their friend, and like, you know, they're like having their friend like ask all these questions. Ace of Swords up right, Ace of Cups in reverse, Moon up right. I'm here. I'm gonna move over. This person's even like listening on the other side of the phone. Okay, yeah. Now ask if she has children or if she likes onions or chives. Yeah, I don't know, Hubert. She's a human. I don't know. I'm hearing that, so let's clear it. Chariot in reverse. Someone has like hired someone. They're super freaking paranoid. They're like, I need to know, like, does she like finger? I'm here. Does she finger boys? I don't know what that's going to do with the Mother of Pentacles. It could be. They could actually be an investigator, but this person, the third person who's involved in this space, is like asking these questions. They're feeling kind of they can't read. It's not easy to read. They got a real poker face, but they feel uncomfortable. They feel awkward asking those questions. They do. They're like, I feel so weird about this. I feel really, really weird about asking if she's like a woman. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I don't know what that's alluding to. I feel weird asking her if she's into women. I mean, with the Mother of Pentacles and Two of Cups, like, this person is getting irritated. I'm here actually for a number of you. Maybe this is this reminds me a little bit of, I'm here remote viewing with the Fool in reverse. Maybe someone's having a medium ask questions of spirit that is like uncomfortable. I'm hearing that as well with Mother of Pentacles, and they're not wanting to get into that actually with the Fool in reverse, but they're kind of doing it, or they're like, well, I didn't get a straight answer, but let me call again. I'll try. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe they're having their friend like call this person repetitively, and it's just like, this person's getting uncomfortable. I'm hearing that specifically. They're like, listen, we tried too many times. Like, come on, bro. I'm hearing that specifically. Like, we literally tried it from like every angle. I'm hearing she's not braiding another. I'm hearing another person's hair. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear it. So it's like they're trying to wring out the towel of their fears, like to such a degree that maybe is kind of trial and error, but like in another conversation. Actually, it's like when the person is so paranoid about what you're into and what you're doing and like what the issue is with your side of the story, that then it's like kind of like, okay, so hold on, I answered you like also like 25 times. Now the question is no longer about me and what my business is. It's more about like, why are you concerned about that, and to this degree and level, and what's your side of the story? What's your, you know, what's your philosophy on that? So maybe for a number of you, there's a little bit of like an inversion. I'm almost getting the feeling of somebody even negotiating something, and it's like it gets to that point where it literally is almost, I'm hearing, about to sabotage the whole deal here with the Two of Cups, right? As someone feels it. Now, for a number of you, okay, this is like maybe even a third party agent, and they're just like, I mean, don't you think we like spent too much gunpowder on this, Charles? I mean, that's specific. I don't know what that was going to be, again, metaphorical. I'm seeing someone's like trying something like over and over. They're maybe trying to recite something, and someone feels like they're all right. They got it perfect. They got their answer. It's like others may not understand. Okay, they're like, no, but you don't understand. Like, I think that she's just a pinup doll. I'm hearing a little bit Hangman in reverse. What? They're trying to like prove like someone's intention as well. What in the world? Let's clear it. I'm hearing a penny pinch. It's like, this is awkward though, because it's like at the same time as like the date. It's like the date and then the interrogation are like the same moment. It's like, oh gosh, with the Two Cups in between, the Judgment card and the Hanged Man. So it's like, it's kind of like you see both sides. Someone's showing, like, maybe someone's showing like two sides of their own character. They're like, on one side I'm like this ferocious lion, on the other I have like this beautiful rose in my mouth, and I'm walking with you. It's like someone's paranoid. Yeah, again, Empress of Right. And the Hanged Man. I mean, I just can't like bear the thought, like, if she's hanging out like with another guy or with another dude, like with another someone also wants to know if somebody has moved on. Let's clear that. But whoa, okay. Dr. Cups in reverse, 1 second. No Judgment. Hangman here in reverse. They're like, I just want to know, like, is she like doing like something else now? Really? Like, what is she doing? Like, this is someone with a medium. No question, no doubt. I'm hearing S. St. Charles. I'm hearing Saint, I'm hearing something Saint, I'm hearing SC. Let's clear it. South Carolina, I'm hearing that as well. Hangman in reverse. I'm hearing this person may even like, oh my gosh. I'm hearing Saint so strongly. This person has like carved out emblems of this of this person, maybe even, or like they take it to like every person they meet as well. They're like, do you think like she changed her mind? I'm hearing that as well. Like if I show you a picture of her, do you think that she's like you think she's here for the prize, or like the person who delivers it? Interesting. Chariot. Let's clear it. And yeah, somebody wants to know like maybe again someone's intentions in a connection with the Chariot and the Hangman exclusive. I'm hearing that with the Father Cups in reverse. So, but it's like, it's a little weird because again, it's writing right on the same edge as like, I'm giving it all away to you. I'm hearing that like specifically. And it's like, almost like all like vulnerability. I'm hearing all sort of, all in. All of me loves all of you. I don't know, science, those are lyrics, but it's like feeling pressure on the left side of the heart chakra, but it gets to that point where it's like, okay, but then it's like I'm handing you the present, but I'm like not letting it go because I'm like looking in your eyes. I'm trying to understand like if you will actually really appreciate it. Let's clear it. Judgment here at Parade. It's like something like that, you guys. How many of you are resonating with the concept here? How many of you know exactly what this is referring to? Like very strongly so. On a scale of 1 through 7, let's say for example. 7 being like really you understand what it's referring to, like, and you've been maybe I'm here, it has to do with moving in with someone as well. Chariot, 2 of Cups and Judgment card. Okay. Okay. Now we have the Judgment card and the 2 of Cups. For a number of you, this is something that is a negotiation. Maybe someone or a number of people, they're waiting for someone else to like give in. Even they're like, I just need to know. Like, I don't want to show that first like sign. I'm hearing sigh of relief as well. I want to read them first. Okay, like poker face kind of thing. I want to know like how into it are they? 2 of Cups before I like show all my cards. I'm sort of feeling. I want to know like how far in they are. I'm hearing that as well. 2 of Cups and Judgment card. It may have to do with finances. That's where it gets a little weird because like finances overlapping with like love. There's like this flip and flop of like it's just weird. I don't know. Let's clear it. Let's really clear that. Chariot here as well. Father God. They want to know someone's history. I'm hearing darling. I'm hearing whoa, my love, my darling. Ooh. Good for your touch. They are wondering. There's somebody here. Maybe they have like a family history of some kind, even like an heirloom, and they want to make sure it goes like to good hands here as well with the Father Cups and the Chariot. That's a sort of feeling. They could also be choosing a doctor for a number of you for someone, and they want to be very careful with that. It could have to do with children. Okay, yeah, like a planned pregnancy thing. Like yeah, no, but for a number of you. Yeah, it's like they want to find the right surgeon, or let's say the right doctor to deliver the baby, sort of dealing with the Chariot and the Father Cups. Now, I'm taking that really seriously. Judgment here, mirroring the Hangman. Someone no questions about birth for a number of you. Oh my god. Chariot mirroring the Empress as well, and the 2 of Cups and Judgment card. For a number of you, somebody wants to use natural remedies or natural methods, and they're like asking them, they're like, so what is that made of? Okay, so then what do you use? What's your tool? What is your toolbox look like that's cleared and ground? They're like testing someone, or they're maybe even like interviewing someone. Now, Judgment here with the 2 Cups. So they want to know like their intention ultimately. Now, Judgment here with the 2 Cups. Let's clear it around. Maybe someone was like, well, we can't like tell you that. It's kind of like secretive. I'm hearing that as well. It's like, we can't tell you what the ingredients are. Well, I need to know if I'm allergic to something sort of feeling. Like, it could be something like that. And maybe someone didn't give a full answer forward, and that then triggered this person maybe in some way, as it might have been felt. And they might acknowledge that. I was like, yeah, then that triggered me. Like, I was like, well, why aren't you telling me? Okay, and maybe for a number of you, it's like, I don't know, this company cannot come forward, let's say, and like tell you what the ingredients are for whatever reason. I don't know what that was going to do. I'm not saying that is the way that it should be at all. But the Judgment card upright and the Hangman in reverse, necessarily. But it's like, but it could be in a number of ways. For a number of you, it's also the kind of thing where maybe someone, like, their friend went and like asked this person something private, and the person didn't answer, and they're like, well, why did you not like tell them that. But for a number of you, it's like if you had asked them and you hadn't gone through the friend, they would have answered it maybe to you. So it's like it's something private. Someone's wanting to understand maybe more of like how someone sees a certain situation, but they're approaching it maybe from like another person. It's like they're telling, let's say, their friend to go and ask this person this question for them, which is like not comfortable maybe for this person to answer. So they're like, look, I can't give that information away. Like, but it's like partly because it's the friend asking. So it's kind of ironic. It's like, the person who really wants to know, if they were to ask, maybe for, I don't know, this can be different for everyone, right? But general reading, how many people are watching, take it as you will, it can be different again for everyone. But it's a kind of thing where they have a spy. What in the world? The Hangman in reverse, the Judgment card upright, 2 cups. Everyone, they see everything as like oh my god, another piece of evidence, like another clue that she's married. I'm hearing as well, the Hangman reverse, the Chariot. Okay, but for a number of you, yeah, it's like, again, how many people are watching? Oh, it could be different for everyone, but in a number of cases here, this is something that someone wants to even test out. Like, it's like even like this. It's like someone wanting to test the prototype product that maybe doesn't have like all the functionality, right? Like in a certain way, in a certain space, like right on the spot there. And it's like the prototype doesn't have all that functionality that like the actual, let's say, card would have, that you would actually write off with. So I don't know what that's only 2, and this person's like, see, like, I don't know. So they're kind of feeling a little bit like, and no judgment, right? In how many ways, but for a number of you, it's like maybe someone's trying to convince someone of something like, it's not like that. I'm hearing coffee beans here with the 2 roses. This person thinks something is so sketchy. They're like, no, but like you see the way she like positioned that, maybe even like on the table, like with her friend like that, and like she was trying to like, tell me something there with the Empress Diagonal and the 2 of Cups. Let's clear it. Look at this card. What does it remind you of? Take it as you will. 2 of Cups with the Judgment card. For a number of you, it's getting awkward because someone is having visions. They're even having premonitions, and then they're talking about that within a context that is not related maybe to the visions that they're having. It can be something from a past. No, they're having visions. Someone here with a Hangman and 2 of Cups, they're like, they feel the visions are so real too. It's like the dream that feels like so real, but they're so amped up about that. They're so hyped up, and no judgment. I'm not saying, take it as you will. Somebody here maybe has this psychic also ability, and like they feel like they're onto something here with the 2 of Cups and the Judgment card. But I'm hearing I was just playing for keeps. I'm hearing that as well with the Hangman in reverse and the 2 of Cups upright. It's sort of reminding me of the Gemini reading, so if you do feel guided, feel free to check that reading out. But yeah, someone had a lot of questions there, like a lot. And for a number of you, it was in plain sight, like to someone. Maybe they thought like everything was lined up to be communicating something very particular. And for a number of you, it might not have been the case actually. Look at the red eyes of the Hanged Man. And then look at this 2 of Cups card, the 2 red roses. I'm seeing that there's some kind of overlap there. Someone went completely berserk bananas. They were like, where's she going? I'm hearing that as well, Chariot here. Someone like saw something on a receipt. They were like, she's having a drink. I'm hearing that as well with like someone there. She's having another drink. Okay, she's having 2 drinks. Interesting, 2 of Cups. And the Hanged Man with the Chariot and the Father of Cups. Interesting. Okay. I'm hearing slip that one in the envelope too. Like someone's like looking at maybe online. Someone's like their information even online, and they're just like, they're adding stuff up as they feel it. They're just like calculating all these fees as well. I don't know what that's about. They're like, yeah, they're gonna have to pay for that. They're gonna pay for that. It could be like, an energetic level. I'm gonna get them back for that sort of feeling. Let's clear it and ground. I'm hearing Carpe Diem. I'm hearing they're looking at someone on their social media. They're like, enjoy your flirtatious bubble of an existence. What? The Hangman. Okay, so this came through. Which reading was it? It was someone flying out to France. I'm hearing with a Hangman. They're like flying out somewhere. Fried fish. I'm hearing that again. Fried fish and calamari. Something related to seafood here. I'm smelling food also cooking. I'm hearing Fort Worth, Texas Chariot. Someone saw someone like, even like tagged a location on their like Instagram or social media, whatever. And they're like, what was that? You posted this picture of you like flying, and this person like stops this person from walking down a hallway. They're like, yeah, but it's interesting because they're on one hand wanting to like let them go because they're so, I don't know, letting them go, but like kind of like they're kind of like, all right, do whatever you want, I don't care. But then on the other hand, they're like, well, not really like that either. That's the thing. It's not. They want to know what the truth is. They feel. They're triggered. That's just what it comes down to with the Chariot. They don't want to believe that maybe this person would also do that, but I'm hearing pull up a chair, I want to talk to you. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing, did you cheat on them? I'm hearing, did you cheat on her? Let's clear it. What? So maybe this is not even the person. Maybe this is their friend. They're like creating some alternate discussion about something that's not directly related to this. Maybe because the person doesn't want to like actually come forth and showcase their jealousy. I'm hearing as well. Actually, maybe with the Chariot and the Father of Cups. Like, I don't want this person to, like, if I were wrong, like, but they don't really, okay, they're like, you know, in the event that, whatever, like, maybe, you know, she was carrying a baby or something, I don't know, that was like too, you know, I wouldn't want her to think that, like, I was paranoid, or, like, that I didn't trust her. I'm hearing that as well. So, I'm here, I don't want them to believe that I don't have trust issues. I'm hearing that. That I have trust issues, interesting. That I don't, interesting. But I also don't want her to think that I don't have trust issues. Interesting. So it's like gonna get 22, but like with themselves, let's clear it and ground. They're like, okay, so I don't want to maybe be vulnerable entirely until I also know where you stand with Chariot. This is just like, I'm hearing 2 mice. I'm hearing both afraid. I'm hearing of the cheese that they desire. Like actually, because they're concerned about like loving too much. Actually, the Chariot, that it becomes scary. Like I'm hearing, what if they, you know, like, okay, so let's not get into that with the Chariot here on the Judgment card. This could be a third party here. They're like, Jason, listen, she's not joking around. She's not messing with you. Okay, she's not. Can you be all right with that? I'm hearing that Judge, Chariot, and the Father of Cups. Just stand there a little longer. Just see, like, you know, does anybody else pass by the window? I'm hearing that Justice here. 10 of Pentacles, someone standing by someone's window. They have a friend here who like drives by. Just walk up. I'm here. Just walk. Yeah. This guy's like, no, man. They work for the. They could even be videoing something. They're like, they have like a camcorder thing. They're like, this is the. They're taking the trash out. That's not her brother. That's not her boyfriend. Okay, so can we change the subject now? I mean, let's clear it and ground. They're like, but who is that guy? Okay, I'm hearing at the back of the dance floor. Was that her dad? Who was that? I'm hearing that, like, specifically, Father Cups. I'm hearing, was she drawing out another position on the map? This person is working with a medium. They're asking, like, a spider web of a degree of questions. They have a degree in, not mediumship. Maybe they do, I don't know. But, especially if they have a lot of Scorpio. I'm hearing that for a number of the 8 of Pentacles. But, for a number of you, in actually working with mediums, they maybe have worked with so many mediums. They have spent so much money for a number of you, invested in detective work actually as well. But listen, the detectives are like, I feel like I'm dancing at a rave. This is like ridiculous. I remember the detectives who are like hired on this case. I don't know. They're like, I don't get it. Like, he thinks that she's like a ghostbuster. I'm hearing that like specific. Maybe they don't understand something. No, I'm not saying anything, right? It could be horror. I have no idea what we're doing here. Aquarius, but let's clear it and ground. Yeah, someone else maybe thinks that someone's pregnant and they're like not saying it or something. What is that about? The Chariot here in the 8 of Pentacles reverse, like a hidden pregnancy. I'm like, yep. Yeah, a Chariot here in 8 of Pentacles. I'm hearing, yeah, she changed her clothes so quickly. Like, what was that about? I'm hearing that specifically. And then she chose like to wear something else that night. I mean, that day, like she changed her robe. Why? Yeah, someone's like wrapping something up here with a hangman. This is someone maybe who someone dated in the past, and they're like upset. They're like thinking, well, they're not upset. They're thinking, they're like, why is she also not inviting me? Like, it's the kind of thing where is she pregnant and she's not inviting me maybe to the baby shower kind of thing? I don't know what that's gonna do. With the Chariot and Father Cups. Let's clear it down the back of the neck. They're reminiscing as well with the Eight of Pentacles. I don't want to have to say it. I'm hearing... I'm hearing rape. I don't know what the Eight of Pentacles say. I don't know. Someone's like, they're looking through binoculars. They're like, no, they're just taking out the trash. This person's like, no, I need to know, like, who is that? Is he the chosen one? Chariot. What is he wearing? Does he look official? This guy's like, listen, they're not here for a wedding. I mean, they're not here for the wedding. Like, they want to know why someone is even showing up somewhere. It could be like some kind of business. Let's clear it. It's like some kind of business or some space that's very particular. It's like I saw her in like in the events gallery for wedding planning kind of thing with the chair and the Father of Cups and the judge, but they're not even maybe sure if that was actually them. They saw someone driving by in like a car or something. They're like, yeah, I got like a suit and tie or she. So I don't know. Okay, so anyways, let's clear the ground in the root chakra and the heart chakra. For a number of you, someone is paranoid. They're like thinking like maybe they're wondering if someone. For a number of you, maybe this is some kind of like lost in translation moment as well with the Hangman and the Chariot and the Eight of Pentacles. Like, I never really understood like why she changed the subject with me like that. And the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, it was really hard to like, you know, I'm hearing deliver the baby on my own. Interesting with the Empress. I'm hearing the Hermit as well with the Empress. Let's clear it. Someone's talking to a doctor as well. They feel, I'm hearing fighter with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing Pfizer as well. This came through in a number of readings now. Someone wants the Father Cups. I'm hearing I need to find her. I need to maybe someone actually there was a misunderstanding. Yes, for a number of you. Maybe yep. I'm hearing Sagittarius, Virgo. I'm hearing in Holland, something with the letter H. Somebody there was some writing on the walls. I'm hearing the Eight of Pentacles. Like I'm seeing a spider writing on the walls here. I'm hearing the Eight of Pentacles. They're making like a message here clear to someone as they felt it. They're like, I'm giving her all the signs and like, she's still not making it clear to me. She's still not like distinguishing like one from the other. I don't know what that's about. Like, I'm hearing the walls, in this other person's perspective, the walls were written on the writing themselves. They're like, you didn't tell me. There was nothing made clear with that. Like, this is someone's like, they're talking to this person like, I would have never imagined that that's what you were trying to ask me. I'm hearing that as well with the Son of Cups in reverse and the Daughter of Cups in reverse. So I'm hearing rope. See someone, okay. Anyways, someone, yeah, okay. So look, they felt like they made something clear to someone. Then they interpreted like someone's reaction in that space, assuming that it was clear, as like, oh, so they wrote it off then. Oh, okay. With the Daughter of Cups reverse and the Chariot leading out with the Two of Cups. To someone else though, it was made very clear, very obvious. Now, then there was a whole, I'm hearing fantasy overdrive moment here with the Chariot and the Hangman, the Father of Cups. I don't know what that's like with the Empress as well and the Six of Cups. Then someone went off on this rampage of like, so where is she now? I'm hearing, I want to get away. It's like a song by Kygo. I'm hearing da 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 da. Another song. I think it might be by Kygo, or it's like one of those remix songs. There are two different songs. One is I think Chase You Down by Kygo. Another one is let's clear it and ground 1 second. Cause I hear me right now. Da 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 me right now. Da, da, da. If anybody knows that song, oh my gosh. What's that song? Someone's even like, maybe they're working with music, or like they're trying different things. They're like sending someone lyrics to a song as well. They're like indirectly trying to like, you know, hit the bow and arrow like with Cupid, and like for them to realize that they got hit with it. I'm hearing that as well. Like you don't realize like what I'm trying to tell. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear it. Someone felt like it was obvious that they were in love with this person as well. Let's clear it and ground. I'm hearing, no, Christina Aguilera doesn't tell me that you're in love with me. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe someone had their friend, like, access their relationship from the side door in and say it for them. Let's clear it. It could be a metaphor. Maybe there's something that, it's like, oh, I didn't go out with my friends that day, or there was something with the friends, and by way of me not going out with them that day, I obviously made it clear to you that like, no. For a number of you, to another person in this situation, that was not made clear. I'm hearing like in this way, with the Daughter of Cups in reverse and the Son of Cups in reverse. For a number of you, there was a misunderstanding, and then that kind of turned into, I'm hearing inside out, you da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba, and then it like, okay, so, all right, and it could be a matter of like an experience, like somebody was like interpreting, I'm hearing, one second, I'm faded, let's clear it and ground. There's some kind of impression maybe that someone laid on someone, they felt like but it was a misunderstanding for a number of hearing, like they felt like someone made, one second, like they made a mistake, they're like, yeah, okay, so they maybe were kind of feeling that they maybe even drove someone away from them. They were like, did I do something wrong? Like, did I like, not that I did something wrong, but like, did I do, I'm hearing, did I tell her to go home too soon? I'm hearing that as well. I mean, did I close the door too early? Like, did I hit her foot, like, with it? I don't know what that's alluding to. But these are not active questions that are asked. They are like in the back of the mind. I'm hearing that actually racing on a track actively. Like these are like trained thoughts now. They have like a routine. I don't know what that's going to. I mean, they go round and round. Let's clear it. I'm seeing like thoughts on a track, like racing in a circle. Look at this. Look at the Eight of Pentacles. It's very interesting because it almost seems as if, right, this, depending on how you sort of, you see it, but this, it almost appears as if the spider is making its way down like almost like a hallway, like walking like straight in between like two pillars of light. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, moving through, I'm hearing in a linear fashion, actually, I'm hearing that as well. But then it's like it radiates out in a circular fashion. So for a number of you, I don't know what, take it as you will. I'm gonna have to like watch this one again, but there was something for a number of you, like something was maybe even left hanging, and that made possibly for room for a lot of okay, let's clear it. Somebody maybe felt like there was also too much going. For a number of you, this was a really intense experience, and there was just a lot going on. And it's that feeling of just sensing too many clues. It's like, I need quiet so I can like solve the puzzle. I'm hearing that as well. The problem as well. The algorithm, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing TikTok with the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I'm hearing, why did they tie me to the bed like that? I'm hearing that as well with the Eight of Pentacles. Like, if they weren't interested in me like that. I'm hearing that as well. They're thinking like, they're trying to like weigh it out as well with the Eight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I'm hearing too much honey in the pot. Like, I'm hearing that as well with the Empress. I don't know what that's about. 1 second. Okay, but we'll get it further into the sneak extended for you, Aquarius. And I'm hearing Cancer, Capricorn. Okay, I'm hearing call me back by. Someone like left someone a voicemail. But yeah, no, there was something that just someone felt like also actually talking about it is not the answer, because possibly there's just too much, maybe as someone feels it that's involved at this point, that they wanted to talk about indirectly, I don't know, with the Two of Cups and the judgment. So it's like either they're really JV or they're like really varsity. I'm hearing that as well with the Hangman, the Daughter of Cups, and Chariot, like Two of Cups and the Judgment card. Either like a silent agent X kind of, corporation, or they're like, I'm hearing, I'm hearing color me mine. I'm hearing that. Daughter of Cups, like, so That's why I'm hearing for a number of you, maybe it's awkward, because you're like, it's either super, you know, super serious. I'm hearing that as well. For a number of you, you're something's clearing the ground. Someone is fear with coming forward in a factual way. Somebody may be paranoid. They're like, I don't want them to think that, like, you know, I'm just gonna be played like that. I'm hearing that as well. Like, I'm just gonna, you know, play along with their song and dance with them like that. But like, they do want to dance with them and sing along with the songs. But so there's something that they feel they need to clarify before they can do that. So what's that about? I'm hearing the way she was in the hallway pacing had me worried. I'm hearing that as well. The hangman and the chariot and the daughter cups. There was something that someone maybe even like... That's the sound of the house settling, like the wood. Like creaking wood, like a house settling, not creaking wood, but a house settling. The foundation. I'm hearing fidelity, whoa, trust fund. I'm hearing that with the hangman. Find me, I'm hearing that with the chariot. Someone's even playing hard to get. They were like, I don't know if she's playing hard to get or like, if she's like hoping I won't find her. I'm hearing that as well. Yeah, maybe for a number of you. I'm hearing, would she chase me if like I ran? I'm hearing that as well. And maybe for a number of you, that person didn't. Because for a number of you, it could be like, they might not even like see it in that way yet again. It could be like, again, a like kind of mirrored experience. But we'll get further into that. Extend love and light to Aquarius always takes what could be taken, perceived, remember ways always a matter of perspective. Bye.